her parents, Jessica and Nathan Bishop. She will be escorted to the dance by Zach Lukowski. Kylie is involved in varsity swim and National Honor Society. After high school, Kylie plans to attend college in Michigan to pursue her career in the medical field. In her free time, she enjoys hanging out with friends and family, shopping, and teaching swimming lessons. An interesting fact about Kylie is that sharks are her favorite animal, and she is terrified of butterflies. Kylie would like to thank her dad for being one of the biggest supporters, for being her best friend, and helping her become the person she is today. She would also like to thank her sister Gabby for being one of her best friends and being there for her when she needs it the most. She will miss hearing you ask to borrow her clothes every day when she's off to college. Connie would like to thank her friends, Hannah, Kenzie, and Cadence for being there for her since middle school, and Aubrey for being by her side since kindergarten. Without her, she would have never made it come to John Glenn. Thank you to Bob Rock, Anna Lytle, and the rest of the John Glenn swim team for constantly pushing her to be better and for being the best teammates and coaches she could ever ask for. Connie would like to thank Mrs. Engelbert and Mrs. Goodens for always helping her and dealing with her random stops in the office about 5 times a day. Lastly, she would like to thank Mrs. Nicholas for being the best teacher she has ever had and for teaching her how to become a better person. Heidi Bishop. Next up is Maren Burgesson. Maren Burgesson is accompanied by her parents, Nikki and Chris Burgesson. She will be escorted to the dance by Garrett Forgash. Maren is a member of the varsity pom-poms and the tennis teams. She is the class of 24 president, student senate executive board secretary, National Honor Society member, Bobcat Voice member, and one of the student section leaders. She plans to attend Michigan State University to study veterinary medicine. In her free time, she likes to get ice cream with her friends and shop with her mom. One fun fact about Maren is that she was on season 17 of America's Got Talent with the pom-pom team. Maren would like to thank her dad for his love and support through all her endeavors and the memories from the daddy-daughter dances. She would also like to give a special shout-out to her amazing mom for being her best friend, showing her that she can be strong, independent, and a humble leader, and always giving her unconditional love. Maren would like to thank Mrs. Gubbins for supporting her during time with the Bangor Township Schools. She would like to thank Sarah Engelbert for being her second mom and for all the counseling and friendship. You mean the world to her. Maren would like to thank her pom-pom coach, Shelly Putman, for being the #1 pom coach in the state and for giving her opportunities she could only have dreamed of. Finally, she would like to thank her 2 built-in best friends, her brothers, Paige and Wyatt, for giving her more love than most people get in a lifetime. Maren Burgesson. Next up here is Amelia Boley. Amelia Boley is accompanied by her parents, Michelle and Jeremy Boley. She will be escorted to the dance by Connor Greer. Amelia is a member of the competition dance team at Miss Loris, the John Glenn dance team, and the National Honor Society. She is planning to attend Grand Valley State University. In her free time, she loves to teach at the dance studio and hang out with her friends and family. An interesting fact about Amelia is that Taylor Swift has been her favorite artist for most of her life, and she never misses a chance to bring her up in a conversation. Amelia would like to thank her sister Nora and Leah for being her built-in best friends, for always being there for her. She would also like to thank her parents, grandparents for their continued love, support, and for being the best role models. She would like to thank her dance coaches for always pushing her to be the best dancer and human she can be. Finally, she would like to thank some of her closest friends, Hallie, Izzy, Grace, Kenzie, Carly, and Ava, for making her life brighter and always being there for her. She loves you all and wouldn't have made it without you. Amelia Bowling. Next up is Elizabeth Gursky. Elizabeth Gursky is accompanied by her parents, Renee and Alan Gursky. She will be escorted to the dance by Gage Burgesson. Elizabeth is a member of the competition dance team at Miss Loris, the varsity tennis team, the Youth Advisory Committee for the Bay Area Community Foundation, the National Honor Society, and has participated in Student Senate and varsity swim and dive team. She is planning to attend Michigan State University to pursue a degree in political science and pre-law. In her free time, she enjoys spending time with her best friends by hosting them at her house. She spends most of her time at the dance studio and loves to teach ballet. interesting fact about Elizabeth is that she once was a backup dancer for Hugh Jackman on the Today Show. Elizabeth would like to thank her best friends, Mary, Andy, and Maddie, for being the light and laughter in her life. She would also like to thank her friend and twin, Madeline, for taking care of her and wiping every tear. Elizabeth would like to give a special thank you to her parents for the role they played in shaping who she is today through their love, guidance, and support. She would also like to thank her mom for being an incredible mother, role model, and best friend. As each day passes, she is excited to make many lasting memories with the senior class. Elizabeth Gursky. Next up is Audrey Lang. Audrey Lang is accompanied by her parents, Becky and she would be escorted to the dance by Jack Braun. Aubrey is the Student Senate Secretary for the class of 2024 and the Executive Board President. She's a member of the Varsity Swim and Tennis Teams, the National Honor Society, and the Just for Kids Youth Board. She plans on attending college to pursue a degree in business administration. In her free time, she enjoys hanging out with her friends, traveling, and going shopping. An interesting fact about Aubrey is that at the age of 17, she still can't swallow pills. Aubrey would like to thank her friends, family, teachers, and coaches for their believing in her both academics and athletics. She would like to give a special thanks to her siblings, Emily and Brady, for being her lifelong best friends and always making her laugh. Aubrey would like to thank her best friends for always supporting her in and out of school. Finally, she would like to give a special shout out to Mrs. Engelbert and Mrs. Bivens for putting a smile on her face at school every day. Aubrey Lang. Next up, Alita Long. Alita Long is accompanied by her parents, Chris and Jordan Long. She will be escorted to the dance by Jake Elvis. Olivia is a member of the varsity tennis team, the art club, and volunteers in the community. She plans to go to a university to pursue a degree in medical chemistry with the ultimate goal of working towards a PhD. In her free time, she enjoys crocheting and crafts. An interesting fact about is that she has a hairless guinea pig named Big Mac. Olivia would like to thank her mom for being around and one person who has her back no matter what. She would also like to thank her grandparents for always being there and supporting her through all this. She would like to thank her best friends, Alex, her other friends, and her boyfriend because she wouldn't be here without them sticking by her side. Finally, she would like to thank all the teachers who have pushed her to be the best that she can be. Olivia Long. Next up is Chloe Newton. Molly Newton. She will be escorted to the dance by Brett McLean. Chloe is a member of the John Glenn dance team, John Glenn Theater Group, and dances competitively and recreationally at the Shining Star Dance Academy. She is president of John Glenn Thespian Group and is a representative of the Student Senate. Chloe is also a member of the National Honor Society. She plans to go to college to pursue a degree in dance and performing arts. In her free time, she enjoys dancing, making art, and spending time with friends. An interesting fact about her is that she has been in 18 musicals at John Glenn. Chloe would like to thank her family and friends who support her in everything she does. She is truly thankful to you all. Chloe Newton. Next up is Ava Norton. Ava Norton is accompanied by her parents, Kathy and Mark Norton. She will be escorted to the dance by Trevor Hartman. Ava is a member of the varsity track team, a representative of the Student Senate, vice president of the Executive Board, and secretary of the National Honor Society. After high school, she planned pursuing a business degree and then attending law school. In her free time, she enjoys running, driving, boating, hanging out with friends and family, and of course, her dog Lee. An interesting fact about her is that once a month, she goes with her best friends to Cracker Barrel for a breakfast feast. She would like to thank her parents for their endless support and encouragement, and her older sisters, Brooke and Ellie, for always sending her the funniest TikToks at 2 a.m. and always having her back. She would also like to thank her best friends, Jessica, Michaela, Olivia, Cammie, and Audrey, for helping her make the funniest, most unforgettable memories. She finally wants to say thank you to her boyfriend, Trevor, for being her ride or die since 7th grade and always being here. Forever person. Ava Norton. Next up is Hannah Page. Kristen and John Koshu. She will be escorted to the dance by Eli Richardson. Hannah is a member of John Glenn dance team, Student Senate, and the National Honor Society, and the competitive dance team at Perry Woodford. After high school, Hannah plans to attend college in Michigan with hopes of moving to South Carolina after graduating. Hannah likes to spend her free time traveling, organizing, and hanging out with her friends. An interesting fact about Hannah is that she has been dancing for 15 years and dancing competitively for 8. Hannah would like to thank her mom for being her biggest role model for rock and teaching her to be independent, and her dad for always dealing with her constant needs. She would also like to thank Eli for being her best friend and always being there for her no matter what. Hannah would like to thank her brother Hudson for always knowing how to make her laugh and for making her a better person every day. Hannah would like to thank Kylie, Elizabeth, and Caitlin for being her best friends, especially Candace for being her best friend since first grade. Hannah would like to thank Mrs. Gubbins and Mrs. Engelbert for the daily chats in the office and for always helping her when needed. Finally, and most importantly, she would like to thank her grandma for always watching over her. Everything Hannah does is for you. Hannah Page. Next up is Kellyanne Singleman. Kellyanne is accompanied by her parents, Sandy Stephanie and Joshua Zieglerman. She will be escorted to the dance by Brian Hernandez. Kellyanne is a member of the varsity swim team, the National Honor Society Student Senate, where she serves as Vice President, Health Occupants Students of America, and is a certified nursing assistant. After high school, she's going to attend Gallup College and SVU to pursue a degree in nursing. In her free time, she enjoys going to Culver's to get ice cream with her friends and driving around listening to music. An interesting fact about Kellyanne is that her biggest dream is to go swimming with sharks. She would like to thank her family for being her #1 supporter and biggest fan, especially her mom and sister for being her role models, making her the person she is today. Kellyanne would like to thank her many swim coaches throughout the years for pushing her to her fullest potential. She would also like to thank her nursing teacher, Mrs. Hopkins, who helped her discover her passion for being a CNA and the many lessons she has taught daily and all the residents she takes care of. Finally, she would like to thank her closest friends for always being by her side and making her laugh. She can't wait to see what the future holds for everyone. She loves you all, forever and always. Kellyanne Zieglerman. And now for the moment that we have all been waiting for. We'll be announcing the second runner-up, first runner-up, and queen of Homecoming 2023. Second runner-up, Elizabeth Gorski. First runner-up, Chloe Newton. Right here, 2023 John Glenn Homecoming Queen, Marin.
You called it.
Congratulations to all young ladies tonight. Congratulations to all you.